I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about health span and lifespan. Many of you write into me from different countries and from different states in our own country, India, saying, Luke, there's so much on longevity, cold plunges, red light therapy, NMN supplements, NAD and all of that stuff. It can be very overwhelming. It can be very expensive. While there is a lot of good science around all of these things, I'm not here to put any of that down. Never forget the fundamentals of the human body. Look around at some of the longest living people who have left this planet after the age of 90, 100. What commonalities do you see in their lifestyle? What commonalities do you see in their lifetime? While you can do red light therapy, you can do cold plunges, nothing against that. But it should never be that we biohack, forgetting the fundamentals of the human body. The one thing that no one can ever debate, no nutritionist, no doctor, no scientist, is the fact that the calmer we are able to be, the healthier it is for our body, our brain, and every one of our trillion cells. This doesn't mean that you and me have to be in a state of calm all the time. No. We have a lot of resilience built into the human spectrum, into the human frame. We can get angry, we can get stressed out, we can face a life and death situation. But what we mean by this is how quickly can you come back to a state of calm? Medically, it's a term called homeostasis. Homeostasis is nothing but when you're in a state of calm, your autonomic nervous system is working perfectly and every cell and every function is in harmony with each other. The moment we're out of homeostasis, we're in the fight and flight response. Our nervous system is dysregulated. We have disharmony amidst trillions of cells in the body. Examples of this disharmony is blood pressure that stays too high too long, blood sugar levels that stay too high too long. Sleep deprivation will create disharmony in the body. Taking on more in life, more and more ambition. There's nothing wrong with ambition until it starts to burn you out, moving you from a state of harmony to disharmony. When the human body is in a state of disharmony, our bodies don't work for us. They start to work against us. Example, inflammation. Inflammation is not a bad thing. It's part of your immune system. It becomes bad when your body doesn't know how to switch off inflammation and it becomes chronic. Then it starts to get really, really bad. Our immune systems are great, but what about people with autoimmune conditions? They come and say, hey, Luke, my immune system is so erratic. It's attacking my body. So your immune system also needs to be in a state of balance. It shouldn't be low. It shouldn't be too high. It shouldn't be too erratic. After fighting a particular germ, a bacteria, a COVID, whatever it is, it needs to come back down to normalcy. But because we don't do the right things, we exert ourselves when we should be resting. We eat the wrong foods when our body's craving the right food. We're sedentary when our bodies demand or beg for movement. We're sleep deprived when our body is begging us for sleep. What do you think happens? This confuses the immune system. We're constantly, we may think, oh, I meditated 1 hour, I'm in a state of calm. But what's happening within your body? That is the beauty of the human body. Microscopic intelligence, microscopic engineering. And something goes wrong with that microscopic intelligence and engineering. It's disease. A deadly disease like cancer can start from one of your trillion cells being damaged. That's what I mean, microscopic engineering. If you don't have a disease right now, it's because your microscopic engineering is working with its own intelligence. The most deadly diseases can start off with just one out of trillions of cells. That infinite, intricate balance in your body is disrupted by one small little thing. So do what you want. Do whatever you want for longevity and health span and lifespan. But I can tell you one thing, and I want you to reflect on this tonight. How many of you have friends who are just happy all the time, fun-loving? They eat the wrong foods, they sleep late at night, they do all of the wrong stuff. And then you wonder, hey, these people are healthy. They're never sick, they never get sick. My most common thing is, hey, Luke, I got cancer. My friends smoke, my friends drink, they do all of that stuff. They don't have cancer and all of that. So how do you explain these things? At the end of the day, I can tell you one thing, no matter what anyone says, a happy mind is a calm body. And you can get away with a lot, not that you should try. There are so many people I've met where, I've literally got into personal interviews with them. Like they're chain smokers and whatever, no disease, nothing, all of that stuff. And then I go straight into their mind. These people have no fear. They're happy all the time. They're light in life. They know how to let go of resentment, of grudges. Please, it is not a reason for you to smoke, but I'm just giving you an example of how intelligent the human body is. And sometimes you have the fittest people, the most spiritual people, the people who do yoga and meditate all the time, coming back with deadly diseases. It doesn't mean that we should stop doing what's good for our body. But the human mind is what creates calmness in the body. If you and I want to create calmness in the body right now, we can sit in the most peaceful part of the world. It could be a mountain, it could be a beach, it could be in a monastery, it could be in a church, in a temple, in a mosque. We can sit anywhere, but if our thoughts are stressful, our body cannot be calm. Calmness can only be created by our thoughts. As simple as that. You think of something calming, you start to feel calm. You think of someone who you don't like, you can't be calm within. That's why choosing our thoughts and constantly cultivating mindfulness and awareness to see that I'm not feeling good right now. First, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Of course, if you're not feeling good because you got a fever or a body pain, come on, let's use common sense over there. But I'm saying, I just suddenly feel low. I don't feel good about myself right now. First, go to your mind. What are you thinking? Who are you thinking of? What part of your past have you revisited? What part of your uncertain future are you dwelling in too much? Calmness is a superpower, and all of us have the ability to build it. Some people say, no, when I make more money, I'll be calm. When I'm out of this relationship, I'll be calm. When I get that promotion, I'll be calm. No, that'll be too late. Your job is to find ways to be calm amidst that relationship, amidst the job that you don't like, amidst whatever life is throwing you right now, which may not be nice for you or negative. We have stress, we create relaxation and calmness. Whether you meditate, you journal, you pray, you surrender to God, you go for a walk, you exercise, you dance, you swim, whatever works to make you calmer is medicine that you're giving yourself every single day. Today, if I had to put a percentage towards the number of patients that I see who are sick, there is a disease, but I see beyond the disease. These are people who are overstressed, mentally, emotionally, physically, and the body follows. Of course, you've got to treat the tumor, you've got to treat the diabetes, you've got to treat the autoimmune condition with whatever medicine is necessary. But hey, have you ever figured out that healing and recovery can also happen if you create the right environment within you, which is a state of calmness? When you're sick, you rest. If you're sick and you're worrying more and more, you're just building up more and more stress. You're out of homeostasis. You are not activating the natural healing mechanisms and intelligence that you have within you. So how can we build a beautiful night ritual before bed? You don't have to have an hour. You can have 30 minutes. You don't have 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Number one, whatever that time is, whether it's 1 hour you want to give yourself for your ritual, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, number one, switch your phone off. You're done. That's it. That's the first thing for your ritual. Switch your phone off. You don't want the blue light and you don't want the inputs from WhatsApp, social media. You've had it during the day. It's enough. It's time for your mind to declutter. Some people like to take a warm shower. If that works for you, great. Some people like a cold shower. If that works for you, great. It doesn't matter who says what. What matters is how you feel. Whether it's cold, hot, doesn't matter. Now, the next thing, what are you going to use that time? That's your sacred time. Why is it your sacred time? Because it's that time before your body goes into complete unconsciousness. Sleep, which is a deep medicine. So much happens while you sleep. If you're into manifesting, aligning your thoughts and dreams and desires with energies of the universe and frequencies, the most crucial time for manifestation to work, visualization to work, is that time before bed and immediately when you wake up in the morning. So that's why your before bedtime ritual is sacred, your sleep is sacred, and when you wake up in the morning, what you do in the first 30 minutes is also sacred. So now some of you may like to journal. Some of you may like to put on some nice, soft, peaceful music. Some of you would like to, talk to your partners. Some of you will make love, whatever it is. Some of you may just want to sit, close your eyes and meditate. Some would like to pray, reflect on the day, reflect on what went well, what didn't go well. I encourage everyone, find one small win in your day every day. Train your mind to find a small win or a big win, because our mind is usually trained to pick up the negatives, who said what went wrong. While of course you do your gratitude, I also want you to train your mind to find out one thing that, hey, wow, I did that well today. Wow, it was good. That was a small win. I did an extra set of push-ups. Oh, I feel I'm getting stronger. Whatever it is, because it makes you feel good. If it makes you feel good, it involves neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin. That's what makes you feel good. Everyone thinks money makes them happy, because money can do a lot, but it's not the money. It's the dopamine and the serotonin that comes with that. Everyone thinks that, video games make me happy. It's not the video games that make you happy, it's the neurotransmitters of dopamine again. I love food, I'm a foodie. It's not the food that's making you happy. Food can't make you happy. It's the neurotransmitters, which is dopamine and serotonin, that's making you happy. So finally, all of us have the neurotransmitters, unless of course we're going through a particular psychological issue like a bipolar or something else where our neurotransmitters are compromised. All of us have the neurotransmitters available to make us happy. We just have to activate them. So what you do before sleep, that 30 minutes, is your personal ritual time. Whatever works for you, but it should be calming you down, ending the chatter in your mind. Some people love doing deep breathing. My day is different every day. Sometimes I like to visualize, sometimes I like to deep dream, sometimes I like to just close my eyes, do a body scan, tell every part that I'm moving with, okay, rest now. It's time for you to rest. Rest, repair, heal. Rest, repair, heal. Every body part, go through, you're done, fall asleep while you're doing it. Some of you like to read. It doesn't matter. You go looking at what 1,000 people on social media are doing, you'll be so confused. You try to copy this person because it feels good. That sounds good. I want you to find out what works for you and how you feel by making your own ritual. But I can promise you one thing. Calm is a medicine. One of the most powerful medicines. Why? Because it helps you create the environment that activates the intelligence that you already have within you. An intelligence that no doctor can understand, no scientist can understand, no nutritionist can understand. It's just there. It needs to be activated. There are too many people living with this intelligence deactivated because of sleep deprivation, chronic stress, the wrong food and stuff like that. We're amazing human marvels of microscopic intelligence and engineering. You give it the right platform, your body's going to work for you. You give it the wrong, it's going to work against you. So I want all of you to try your nighttime rituals. I'd love for you to share with me what's already working for you so other people can see what's working for you. Create one. 30 minutes. Don't you deserve 30 minutes? Maybe you deserve 45. Don't you deserve a whole hour for you, for your beautiful self? I want you to think about that. Give yourself some value in your mind so you make it happen. It's easy to find excuses that, I don't have time, I don't have time. Okay, maybe you don't have time. Find out where you're wasting time on something which is maybe not as important as it should be. Everybody figures out some time to give themselves. And the ones who figure that out faster are the ones who evolve, the ones who heal, the ones who recover way quicker than the other ones who are always mostly playing the victim card of no time, problems. Everyone's got problems. I tell you that. Everyone has problems. It's time we rise above that and we start to figure out how we are going to evolve and rise above those problems, support ourselves and get through them eventually. Have a great night, everyone, and peace be with all of you.